I'll leave his video in the description if you guys want to watch it on your own time. But in the meantime, this is Sir Spooks. 11 scary videos you can't come back from. You won't come back from.
My channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin. The first clip we're looking at today comes from a TikTok user named Keely. The footage was recorded inside her home in the middle of the night, most likely by a security or home surveillance camera. For the first few seconds, everything seems perfectly calm, but that doesn't last long. Pay close attention to the staircase.
Okay, I'm looking at the staircase. Okay, you can see something moving.
It's subtle, but if you look carefully, you can make out the shape of someone or something slowly creeping up Keely's staircase. It's the kind of moment you might miss at first glance, but once you see it, it's hard to unsee. The video was posted 3 years ago, and there haven't been any updates since. Whether Keely ever found out what was going on, or simply decided to leave,
you telling
can
me
only hope
uploaded this 3 years ago and hasn't uploaded anything since? No, she's definitely dead. I don't care what anybody says. She's dead. She's cooked, chat.
She's somewhere safer now. Personally, if I saw this on my camera, I'd be sleeping with the lights on, or not sleeping there at all.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping
In folklore, staircases are often seen as liminal spaces, thresholds between different realms or states of being. Many ghost stories involve figures silently ascending or descending stairs, as if retracing the steps of their former lives. One of the most famous examples is the Brown Lady of Raynham Hall, captured in a 1936 photograph, gliding down a staircase in England. The ghostly figure's translucent form has become one of the most iconic paranormal images in history, cementing the idea of staircases as prime stages for supernatural encounters. Was it a trespasser, a trick of the shadows, or something more otherworldly climbing those steps? Either way, it's deeply unsettling.
Yeah, it's freaky.
On July 28, 2025, a woman named Mercy Herbert posted a TikTok that'll make you think twice before turning off the lights tonight.
Herbert?
According to Mercy, the footage was actually filmed.
Yo, hold on, chat. Low key? Should I try to hit a blinker with the mask on? Hold on. Alright, y'all see? Y'all see me? Alright. Let's get on with the rest of this video.
By her friend Karina, who sent it over hoping Mercy that'll make 28th.
Alright, number 10, Mercy Herbert.
On July 28th, 2025, a woman named Mercy Herbert posted a TikTok that'll make you think twice before turning off the lights tonight. Okay. According to Mercy, the footage was actually filmed by her friend Karina, who sent it over hoping Mercy might have an idea of what was going on. In the video, we get a look inside Karina's living room, and it doesn't take long for things to get strange.
Freaky.
Sent me this over this weekend. It's the middle of the night. It's in her living room. I don't know what to think. So there's a shadow in the corner.
Oh, wow.
And it just kind of glides off, but that's not the craziest part.
Hold on, can I up the quality on this? What do you have, 400? Try 700.
Her TV
Oh,
is
the
auto
video's
set
just
to turn
naturally
off,
like
so
that.
Nothing paranormal there.
There's buns.
This is what's weird. Who was that? What was that? There's just someone there. Just appears. There's nobody in this house that looks like that. And if someone broke in, you would have seen it. It's just, it appears and then it disappears. I don't know, you guys. I'm sufficiently spooked, so let me know what you think.
In the corner.
Bro, it's always so hard to tell with these kind of videos because the quality's always so shit. Every single time it's like a ghost catching or something, the quality of the video is just so shit. So it's like so hard to even debunk or even figure out what's even happening.
The room. A dark shadowy figure seems to be lurking. Its shape isn't sharply defined, but it's there. The video ends with Mercy admitting she has no idea what's happening and hoping someone online can offer Karina answers. Shadow figures like this are a staple of paranormal lore. They're often described as silent, watchful presences that linger in corners or doorways, just at the edge of human perception. In folklore, they're sometimes tied to watchers or dark guardians, entities believed to silently observe rather than interact. Some even associate them with the infamous Hat Man, a shadowy figure reported in bedrooms and living rooms worldwide, often appearing at night as people are drifting off to sleep.
Bro, the only time I ever heard about the Hat Man whenever the Benadryl challenge was happening and people were popping Benadryl. I've never heard of the Hat Man other than that.
So what do you think? Is Karina dealing with a technical glitch, or is something truly standing in that corner watching?
Number 9.
Back in 2022, TikTok user Jody Jam posted a video while working a shift inside a 100-year-old movie theater. What was supposed to be a normal day quickly turned strange when she began noticing something unusual happening nearby. She explains that she started recording to show her director, who doesn't believe in ghosts, because she'd already heard a door slam twice. And then it happens again.
As you can see, Timo is very small.
Since when does it do this? I just heard the door slam like 2 times. My eyes are tearing. Oh my god.
What the?
The large heavy door suddenly swings open entirely on its own. Jody points out that nothing else in the building was open, no windows, no exterior doors, so a draft didn't seem likely. Toward the end of the clip, it gets even stranger.
I was gonna say, that can't be the whole clip.
Hello? Close the door. Hello? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Nah, that's kind of crazy.
Somebody's playing a joke on me.
Wait, what?
Somebody's playing a joke on me.
Just like before, the door moves again, this time closing by itself. Jody wonders aloud if someone might be playing a trick on her, but given the weight of the door and the lack of anyone nearby, that explanation doesn't seem convincing either. In a follow-up video, Jody walks through the doorway to show the room on the other side. Nothing creepy happens in that clip, but it confirms there weren't any open windows or obvious environmental causes for the door's movement. Whether it was a hidden mechanism, subtle building pressure changes, or something less explainable, the incident remains a neat little mystery. On September 3rd, 2024, a TikTok user known as Kubukoi posted a video to their account which sees them
what is that profile picture?
in bed for the night and simply trying to relax. But as you're about to see, they were unable to do so.
Hello?
Hey yo.
Kubukoi lays in bed, and their adorable pet kitty is seen in the room as well, when out of nowhere, a mysterious series of knocking noises can be heard coming from the other side of the bedroom door. The uploader is understandably confused by this and proceeds to get out of bed and investigate. He then opens up the door, and what he finds on the other side is shocking.
Hello?
Hey, yo.
The door directly across from him is slightly ajar before some unseen presence closes it. Kubukoi stands there in silence for a few seconds before eventually going back to his room. A second video was later posted by Kubukoi, in which he explains that he has been sleeping on the couch because he's just too scared to be inside of his bedroom, which is very valid. He then says that this night,
I guess, but wouldn't you want to stay in there if he's not going in there and just knocking? Why would you want to stay outside where he can actually go get you? I don't know.
he kept hearing some voices coming from the room, so he
It's
decided
like one of those things like when you're a kid and like you're trying to sleep with all the lights off and then you go underneath your covers because you just feel like that's going to protect you from anything.
to investigate. As he slowly creeps his way into the bedroom, this happens.
Voices coming from there. Last like 20 minutes.
Okay.
One of Kubukoi's shirts is seen hovering in midair before it suddenly drops to the floor.
Nah, that's
Is it
weird.
possible that some sort of spirit was in his room going through his clothes? And if so, why? Maybe this video proves that even ghosts are into fashion.
Number 7. So far, this video really isn't scary. We got people knocking on doors, clothes moving, doors opening and closing, things of that nature. Nothing too bizarre, too scary so far.
The next clip comes from the ever-popular UFO subreddit, a community dedicated to discussing all things unidentified in the skies. This footage was uploaded by user Soul Reaver and filmed at 3:13 AM on August 28, 2025 in Bathurst, New Brunswick, Canada. And right away, it's clear this isn't your average late-night sky-watching video.
No, ads. My bad.
My videos, you should see the picture I got on here.
Because you can enlarge it right here, right?
Oh yeah.
So,
Hey, yo!
you don't see what it is with the enlargement?
It just looks like a ball. Come see it on my phone. Oh, where to go?
Bro, what is that?
Too bad I don't have my binoculars with me.
Yeah,
I got a strong pair of binoculars. No, you can't
that's
see
giving off a lot of light.
it. Yeah.
Bro, what the heck?
Camera or video? Camera. Camera, and then
I'm gonna zoom in again. The highway don't.
Far in the distance, a bright, stationary light can be seen hovering over the bay, and it immediately grabs the videographer's attention. In the post,
Yeah, no,
they
that would grab
explain,
anybody's attention.
the highest building in our city is roughly 100 to 150 feet maximum, and this thing is above the bay, possibly over the ocean. So it's definitely flying. The light was a lot brighter, but less foggy in person. It should have made my eyes squint or at least water, but I could stare right into it as if it was some other technology of light. The phone made it seem dimmer and harder to see the exact shape." End quote. Some commenters suggested the light could belong to a lighthouse, but the uploader quickly
gonna
dismissed
say, it
that
kinda
idea,
looked like a
insisting
lighthouse.
the position and brightness didn't line up. Others speculated about drones, flares, or aircraft with unusual lighting. Skeptical explanations aside, the way the witness describes the light's unusual intensity and clarity touches on a common theme in modern UFO reports. Sightings where the light behaves unlike conventional technology, often described as clean, cold, or unnaturally uniform. Similar descriptions have appeared in famous cases like the Phoenix Lights, and more recent military pilot encounters. Whether this is a genuine unidentified aerial phenomenon or something more down to earth, it's undeniably a striking piece of footage.
Is that a UFO? Y'all believe in UFOs, shit?
In November 2024, TikTok user WinMcPix posted what begins as a wholesome video of his dog Charlie enjoying the day, but things take a dark turn quickly. At around the 10-second mark, keep an eye just above the windows.
What are you seeing? And something's been spooking him. He's jumping around. This dude. What are you seeing? Why don't you back up? Charlie. I know. Calm down. It's okay.
A strange black shadow suddenly darts from left to right, followed by a sound coming from the hallway.
I didn't even see
This
that.
dude.
Charlie instantly starts barking, clearly disturbed, while the uploader tries to figure out what's wrong. Roughly 30 seconds later, things escalate.
Should we go, Bubba? You tell me when it's time to go. 'Cause I don't know what you're looking at, but when we need to go, you let me know, buddy. What's freaking you out, bub?
Two separate black shadows appear. One briefly passes in front of the window, while another is visible deeper in the hallway. The uploader doesn't seem to notice any of this, continuing to question Charlie's behavior. Then comes the most chilling part.
Oh.
You leave when we gotta go. As soon as you walk out, I'll be right behind you.
If you listen carefully, a low whispering voice can be heard saying, "Get out."
Yeah, nah, that's crazy, bro.
It seems to happen right inside the home, yet the uploader doesn't react, suggesting he didn't hear it at the time. Charlie's instinctive reaction adds a layer of unease here. Animals are often said to be more sensitive to their surroundings, and while skeptics might attribute that to subtle noises or shadows we overlook, the timing between Charlie's barking
Man, shout out to the dog though. Like for real. Man, if your dog's just barking at stuff, make sure y'all are paying attention to your dogs, man. He be trying to warn y'all, make sure y'all are good.
and the apparitions is hard to ignore. As for the whispers, explanations range from audio pareidolia, our brains interpreting random noise as speech, to someone outside the frame speaking quietly. Still, paired with the moving shadows, it creates a seriously unsettling scene. I can only imagine the shock of reviewing that footage later on and hearing a disembodied voice whisper, "Get out." Hopefully, Charlie and his owner have since found some peace, and maybe a less haunted place to live.
Number 5. Nah, we're almost
TikTok
finished
user
with this. We might as well.
FreshGuyM1 posted a video that might just keep you awake at night. The footage was filmed in September of 2025 in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and shows the uploader peering out his window one evening. Across the street, something strange seems to be happening inside a nearby house.
Grim Reaper, satanic sighting in YYC.
Could you see that in the window?
Through the window, a figure dressed entirely in black can be seen moving around as another person appears to be lying on the floor. The uploader speculates that the black-clad figure could either be the Grim Reaper or some kind of satanic presence. To make
that is
matters
weird.
worse, the entire time, loud, pained screams echo from inside the house,
Yeah, that thing looks
creating an
huge,
incredibly
bro. What
unsettling
the?
atmosphere. The comments on the video are sharply divided.
Bro, you got Victor with
Some people
bananas
suggest
in
a
there,
far
bro.
more
What?
grounded explanation. perhaps someone with special needs experiencing a meltdown while their family tried to help. Others question why the uploader didn't call 911 if they were genuinely concerned, rather than filming from afar. Whether this was an unfortunate real-life incident misinterpreted through a lens of fear, or something genuinely bizarre unfolding across the street, it's undeniably chilling footage. The black-clad figure's still looming presence against those screams gives the scene a nightmarish, almost ritualistic quality, like something pulled straight out of a horror film. So what do you think? A tragic misunderstanding,
with the yells in the
or
back
something
too?
far
No,
more
that kind of
sinister lurking behind that window?
Number 4.
Over on Instagram, a user named Palmy Dylan posted a video in mid-June that captures a truly unsettling late-night encounter in the Australian outback. Driving down a deserted road in the dead of night, everything seems quiet until headlights reveal something unexpected in the distance.
Bro, what is that? Nah, see, and you gotta go back. You gotta go all the way back. I don't know why you would even sit there and look at the thing, bro. Just leave. Just back up.
This. Seen way too many horror movies for this shit.
And why are you driving slow?
Psycho, mate.
Standing right in the middle of the road is a lone figure, completely still, facing the approaching car. The uploader slows down, clearly startled by the eerie sight. Instead of reversing or turning back, he decides to keep driving forward, passing the figure slowly. At one point he even rolls down his window to swear at the stranger before speeding off into the night. Thankfully, the figure doesn't appear to react or become violent, but the situation could have escalated very differently.
What the heck?
Some commenters suggest that the person might not have been a person at all. One theory is that it could have been a mannequin, placed there to make drivers slow down. Remote stretches of road like this are inherently unsettling, isolated, pitch black, and far from help.
Yeah, nah,
Encounters like this feel ripped straight out of a horror movie.
That's one thing I hate the most, is going to like eerie countrysides like this, where it's just all dark and like you see nothing but headlights. Dude, that stuff is creepy. No.
Echoing the kind of moments where something terrifying could happen at any second, even if it doesn't.
Fuck that.
Here's hoping the uploader never crosses paths with that mysterious figure again.
Number 3.
Over on TikTok, a woman named Dakota shared a chilling story that spans several unsettling events in her home. She explains that a couple of years ago, when her daughter was around 10 months old, she began to suspect that her baby was talking to someone, or something, that wasn't actually there.
See, and then this is something else too, bro. This is why it's important to pray over your kids. I don't care. I don't care. As parents, whenever you have your kids, even before you have your kids, pray for them. Because, dear God, it is so important to pray for your kids. You don't want nothing like that ever tampering with your kids.
Friends and family reassured her that it was just a normal stage of childhood development and that she'd grow out of it. But then, the toys started acting up.
Everybody had that same walker when they were little.
Dakota captured footage of one of her daughter's toys going off by itself. She posted it to Facebook, looking for answers, but people brushed it off, so she tried to do the same. But the activity didn't stop. One day, while breastfeeding her baby in her bedroom, a bowl suddenly flew off a shelf. At first, she tried to rationalize it, thinking it might have been the upstairs neighbors making noise. But her 2 dogs immediately reacted, running toward the disturbance. Around this time, Dakota's daughter also began experiencing intense night terrors. She'd wake up around 2 a.m. screaming, "Get away from me," over and over, and nothing could calm her down.
Enemy be trying to do.
About a year later, when Dakota was expecting her second child, the toy activity returned and intensified. She describes how one toy, which was supposed to say the names of colors, instead began emitting eerie laughter. It scared her so badly that she threw it out immediately. But the next day, a different toy malfunctioned. Then another the next day, and so on for 6 days straight. She filmed one of these incidents and showed it to her sister, along with the earlier clip of the bowl flying off the shelf. While watching the footage, Dakota's sister asked a chilling question. "Who's that?" Dakota describes the figure that appears in the background as a demon baby. Her real baby was bald at the time, but the figure seemed to have hair. She also points out three separate areas of pixelation in the video, which she believes could indicate 3 separate entities.
So here's my dog Callie on the couch, here's Titan on the couch. Sorry if it's a little bit off. Pixelation right here. Then there's pixelation right here, hovering above the baby crib. And then it'll come over and there's pixelation and you can see the actual figure standing here and a hand shove off this bowl. Then as the bowl falls back over here in the baby crib, this demon baby.
Yeah, I seen. What the? So nobody was there the whole time. I thought that was a part of the. Bro, what? Bro, I thought somebody was there the whole time. So that wasn't even her.
Toy malfunction, unexplained movement, children's night terrors, and eerie figures on camera. This story ticks nearly every box for a classic haunted house narrative. Of course, skeptics might suggest electrical interference, faulty toys, or compression artifacts creating strange shapes on video. But to those who've experienced similar patterns, Dakota's story will sound chillingly familiar. So what do you make of this one? A cascade of coincidences.
I don't know how like one incident could happen and you wouldn't just like, your first instinct wouldn't be to move out. It's like, why would you stay?
Are family haunted by unseen guests.
Alright, we're at number 2, chat.
A Reddit user named LuckyInternet6015 shared a chilling encounter
Shadow
on
Man
paranormal
gave me a
encounters
visit last month.
that
I
might
felt
make you
heavy in
think
my
twice
chest, so
before
I
turning
pulled
out the lights
on
tonight.
my phone, started recording. I didn't
He
see
explains that one evening, as he was laying in bed preparing to sleep, he suddenly felt a heavy pressure on his chest, a sensation often described in sleep paralysis experiences. Gripped by unease, he grabbed his phone and started recording the room. At the time, he didn't notice anything unusual, but when he reviewed the footage later, he was horrified.
Hey, yo, what the Nah.
A dark, shadowy figure can be seen lingering in the corner of the room, watching silently as he films. The figure's stillness and shape are unmistakable. This wasn't just a trick of light or a passing shadow. Encounters with so-called shadow people are some of the most commonly reported nighttime phenomena, often tied to experiences of sleep paralysis. Among these figures, one stands out in particular, the infamous Hat Man, a dark silhouette often described as wearing a brimmed hat and standing at the foot of people's beds. Whether viewed as an entity, a shared hallucination, or something in between, these figures are known for instilling an overwhelming sense of dread in those who see them. Hopefully, this was the only time the shadow figure decided to pay him a visit, and hopefully it doesn't decide to visit any of you next.
Hey, yo! You can't say something like that, gang. What the? Nah, we buying that in the name of Jesus, bro. That is crazy. It's nuts.
Over on TikTok, a user named Jabrik Fondi, who works as an EMT, shared a chilling story from one of his shifts, saying he'd never experienced anything like it in all his time on the job. According to him, he and his team were driving back to base late at night when he glanced up at the rearview mirror of the ambulance and saw a face staring back at him.
Okay.
Despite being terrified, he knew he had to approach the ambulance to turn off the engine or risk being stranded. So with his heart racing, he decided to go back and check.
I need to turn this engine off though, cause like, we're gonna be stranded out here.
Yeah, as soon as possible. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, there's a ghost in an ambulance.
Yeah, as soon as possible. Okay, thank you.
Hey, on quick.
Okay.
I don't know if you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like, it just, oh shit. Like, it just flew open, like. Can y'all?
Nah.
Nah, what the f? Can y'all see it? Nah, hell no. That, nah.
What happens next is genuinely unsettling. Whether it was a trick of the light, a reflection, or something far more inexplicable, it clearly shook him to his core.
Yeah, that's...
It's a good reminder that paranormal encounters can happen anywhere, on the road, at home, or even on the job. Next time you're working late, just imagine catching something like that staring at you through a mirror. And that was 11 scary videos.
Man, shout out Sir Spooks, man. That was a good video. Yeah, shout out to my guy Sir Spooks, man. That was fire. That was fire.